Masters.
Remasters. The first Australian into the women's semis at an Olympics in 24 years.
She's former beach sprinter that has moved to the track so successfully.
Masters flying down the back straight.
Hey guys, I'm back after a week missed because we had a nice rest week, no race down the weekend. We're back with another vlog. This time we're off to Perth. I haven't been to Perth in a very long time. I think like over 5 years now. The last time I was there, I competed in a surf lifesaving national title. So I've never actually raced track over there. So I'm super excited to go and race at the Perth Track Classic. I'm running the 100 meters again. And yeah, I've heard it's renowned for nice tailwinds, hot weather, nice mondo track. So fingers crossed for fast times and yeah, really good conditions. I have come into this race on a different mindset. I'm actually feeling very recovered. My Whoop stats have been in the green for the last 4 days. I have been getting my 7 to 8, sometimes over 8 hours sleep this week, thanks to Matt for taking one for the team when Maple was waking up early. But this week I really wanted to go in with good sleep, good recovery, because that just hasn't been a thing for the last 2 races that I've competed in, and they've been actually quite strong runs. So I am so convinced that there is something special sitting there waiting for me, and I know that it's possible and that I can do it. So I'm going in with full belief for this race, and I have a major target of trying to run 11:1. Feels crazy to say that, but I know that I'm capable of that. And if we have the right conditions and, you know, a really strong race and I feel good and I feel strong, then I know that it's sitting there. So fingers crossed. Right now it's 5:45 and I am just about to head to Brisbane Airport. I can't actually fly from Goldie because I'd have to stop over. There's no direct flights to Perth. So we're heading up to Brisbane. I'm gonna drive myself and park my car. I find like that's just the easiest thing to do. I do it all the time now and I just pay for parking and it's only like 60 bucks. So it actually kind of works out cheaper than trying to get an Uber or like the effort of like trying to get the train. So yeah, I'm gonna drive myself. I'm really excited for this trip. Really excited to go back to Perth and especially to have a run on it before nationals because that's where our national titles is this year. So of course I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. I'll try and capture as much as I possibly can, but my head is definitely gonna be in the game this weekend. All right, so I've made it to the airport. My bag's rolling away. I'm currently at the bus stop waiting for the bus to take me around to the terminal, but on my way here I realised I forgot my compression socks. And probably for a flight that's like, I think it's like over 5 hours, I haven't even checked, but I probably want to wear compression socks because I am racing tomorrow and I don't want my feet to swell up. But if we have to go without, we have to go without. But I'm going to see if there's any in the airport and maybe buy some. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, also, there's never, like I just said before that like I feel super recovered and I feel great. There's never a time that I'm going into a race without something wrong with me. So right now, the shoulder I'm holding the camera with, I don't know what happened at training the other day, but I did something to it and like the whole of like my like rotator cuff and like back and shoulder blade just completely locked up and it like hurts when I pull like my arm back. So that's going to be interesting. I've just had some anti-inflams and I had some needles yesterday. So hopefully that releases a little bit. I also bought some like deep heat, like heat packs for tonight, but so annoying. There's like literally never a race that you go in perfect and that's just the reality of being a professional athlete. So we'll be right, we'll charge on. I'm sure the adrenaline will take over, but really annoying because yeah, having like stiff neck and shoulder is probably not great before a 5-hour flight and for running. But anyway, at least the legs feel good. That's what really matters to me. But anyway, we'll wait for this bus and then we'll see if they've got compression socks at the airport. Cross my fingers. Right, secured Panadol to help with the neck after speaking to my physio, and then some travel socks. I'm not sure how good they are, but we'll test them out. So we have safely arrived to Perth. I've just checked in and I'm doing a quick bag drop off because I am so hungry. It is 1 p.m. here and at home it's 3 p.m. So we're having a very late lunch today. I did get a little bite to eat on the plane. I ordered like a ham and cheese toastie because I knew that I needed something to kind of get me by. But yeah, I'm so hungry now because I'm gonna definitely need something solid before I head down to the track this afternoon because we're doing our, as per usual, pre-race day warm-up activation. I'm feeling pretty good, recovered like I said this morning, so we can definitely fit this one in today to kind of stiffen up and get ready for tomorrow. You know, Adelaide, I was so tired. I was like, you know what, there's just no point going to do this and, you know, getting more tired, so I just rested up. But we're gonna do as per usual today. The weather is beautiful here. It is so warm, it's windy, so hopefully good conditions. Right now I'm in like some really long flares, so It could be a little bit warm, but that's all right. We'll make do. There.
Gotta get a pinky sensation.
No, it's for my vlog.
Phone needs first. Come on.
Say hello. So activation is done. I did all my drills, did a couple of flies, and then I chucked in 3 block starts at the end. I'm feeling a little bit lethargic today, but again, this is why I do these things, to freshen up for tomorrow. So hopefully we wake up pretty sharp tomorrow, but the track is amazing here, the winds are amazing, and the weather is so nice. So I'm hoping tomorrow is very similar to today. But right now I'm just going to pack up my stuff. I need to go and help out with 4x1 relays. I need to go and display some relay drills or something to like a coaching session they're doing with some coaches. So after that, we'll head back and grab some dinner and recover. All right, this is dinner tonight. I feel like we're running with the pasta before race day. Meet my roomie, Alex. What'd you get? Mid-bite into a burger. I got grilled. But anyway, this was pretty much $30, and it is like the size of my hand. Feels like a bit of a rip-off, but that's all right. We'll make do. Looks yum. Good morning. It is now Saturday morning, and it is currently 10:30 a.m. So this morning I woke up at like 3 a.m. because that's like 5 a.m. back at home, and that's kind of the time I've been waking up on the regular. And I was like, come on, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. And then I woke up at about 6 a.m. So pretty happy with my sleep last night. I ended up getting 8.5 hours sleep, which I'm pretty pumped with. That's very, very good for me. But this entire week I have been green. Like since Monday, this has been my recovery. And then this morning, yellow. I know the other 2 races I've been blessed with a really nice green for race day, but today we're 46% recovery. I am feeling a little bit tired. My sleep probably wasn't great. And it's weird because every time I've flown away for a race, my sleep has been the best. But yeah, not in this bed. I just kind of kept waking up. I just felt like I just was never asleep, but clearly I got 8.5 hours sleep. So look, we're going to go into today knowing that I've had a really, really good week of recovery, and that should carry me through. I'm not going to look too much into this 46% recovery. I think I feel pretty good. I'm just going to sit down and have a roll, stretch, and a trigger. But other than that, this morning I had breakfast. There's breakfast down at the hotel. It's just some eggs on toast. And went and got a coffee because we need some caffeine. So yeah, pretty cruisy day. Not going to do a whole lot other than sit in this room, do some work, and maybe watch some movies. But yeah, feeling really, really good for tonight. Super excited. The weather looks good. I hope the winds are good. I feel like I've said that like 40 billion times, but crossing my fingers for a PB today because I know it's sitting there. I know I can do it. Just going to go in full belief and see what comes of it. Also, one thing that I wanted to share that I do before each race day is actually like plan out my timings. So usually I do this the morning of, but I write down when I want to leave from the track, when I want to arrive, what time I want to start warming up, when I'm going to be doing my block starts, like warm-up ones, when I want to finish warm-up, when I'm taking my caffeine, when the call room is, and when the race is, because I feel like it's just so much easier to go in like super planned. So this is what I write in my notes. This is what I write. I just write Perth race day and I just label it all out so that when I'm in the moment, I don't need to think too much. I just need to refer to this and know exactly where I need to be and at what time so that my warm-up goes smoothly and I'm not stressed. So yeah, that's the thing I like to do on race day, to kind of just feel at ease, I guess, and be organised. All right, this is the fit for today. What did you say I look like?
A neon crayon.
A neon crayon, that's what we're going. We're going for highlighter.
Highlighter.
I really like this bodysuit. It's a lot of pink, but we're just going all in. I was just trying to toss up like whether doing sleeves or no sleeves, but
Yeah.
I think we just need to go the whole shebang.
Yeah. You gotta commit.
Get them fast. How's the conditions?
Perfect.
Perfect wind, hey? Let's go.
That's for sure.
Alright, just checked in. Got my second Rizzo bib. Still feels weird to be like, what's your name? Bree Rizzo. But now we're on a nature bushwalk to the warm-up track. So the warm-up track here is grass.
It is grass.
So we have to warm up on grass. Oh, everyone, meet Jalen.
Rucker.
He does long jump. What are we aiming for today?
Oh, anything better than 740, because that is what I opened with in Adelaide 2 weeks ago. So
Alright, I have a good feeling about today.
Yeah,
I feel like there's
so
good
do I.
juju in Perth.
very good.
Anyway,
Great conditions.
great conditions,
Very vibey.
good opportunity, nice and warm weather. Anyway, warm up on grass, which is a bit weird.
That's going to be the interesting thing.
I mean, I don't
actually.
mind that, but
It's going to be the transition.
you're just not going to get a feel for the track.
The transition from grass to track, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a fast track too, Mondo.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
we're all dealing with it. So.
You got to make do with what you get given. So
Exactly, yep.
anyway, see you at warm up.
So Mitch has just said, this is the A race. Olivia Dodds, right of screen, 18 years of age, big talent. Arisa Kimishina of Japan, 11.36 3 years ago. Here's Mia Gross, outstanding 200-metre runner, running very well at 100. Olympian Taylor Crutton, who had the 60 record for Australia for a week or two earlier this season, coming back strongly. Bree Masters, Bree Rizzo, equalled that personal best 2 weeks ago in New Zealand, or 3 weeks ago now, and so well in Adelaide. Chloe Mannix Power, Stall gift winner from last year, 11.45. Christy Edwards had a fantastic double in Adelaide. She was a reserve in the relay at the Olympics. Ebony Lane, of course, she ran in the relay, I should say. Ebony Lane was a reserve. Christy ran so perfectly, didn't she? And then Zara Hagan, the 17-year-old from Queensland, and Georgia Harris, the 20-year-old from Queensland. So, Mitch, we have got 10 running here. Rizzo's right in the middle, that distinctive sort of pinky top. She starts favourite, but there's plenty of opposition as Emily Lane. First real good look at her this calendar year. She ran back in December, and it'll be interesting to see what she's got to offer here.
Yeah, and Ebony Lane will give Bree something to chase, because Ebony is one of the best starters that we have in this country, so it's always electric. I know they're not very close together in terms of where they are on the track, but she'll certainly be looking over her right-hand shoulder. How good's that for Taylor Crutton? And right on that inside shoulder there of Bree Rizzo, who you mentioned had that 60-metre Australian record until Tori came back out and took it. I'm expecting a bit from Olivia Dodds as well. I really think that she's someone that can continue to launch onto the scene here, but I would say Bree goes in favourite, but she's not going to have it her own way.
So Rizzo in the middle. Lane 3 from the left. Edwards next to her. Dodds on the right. Away. Rizzo got a good start, just leads Crutton, and Dodds got out really quickly. Mannix Power, Edwards going strongly. Rizzo gets up to Dodds now, takes the lead, comes away and wins. So Rizzo over Gross, I think, and just behind them, I think, Dodds. So a very, very strong performance now. 11.11 is the time. The Australian record is 11.10, and unfortunately, the wind reading will be at 3 metres behind them. So it's not taking anything away from an outstanding run.
Well, that was incredible. Brie Rizzo, she was up a lot earlier than she typically is. Look at that, 11.09. So you add that, unfortunately, with the plus 3.0, it would have been otherwise an Australian record. But just watch this race back at you. You can't miss her in those pink silks in the middle of the track. Just so strong over the back end. And you know what? Brought Mia Gross on her inside shoulder along there with her. So incredible. Get the all markers time here.
So if you look at Windy, Raylene's got the running board 11 seconds. So 11.09 is the fifth fastest time Windy. Now, it's the fifth fastest time run by an Australian. So Tori, of course, 11.10 in Canberra last year at the start of the year. But it's absolutely outstanding running. Brie, we felt like she was in personal best shape. She was absolutely outstanding. And Nina, I think you're about to meet your teammate.
Tell us about it. Oh, honestly, I have had two really strong runs in New Zealand and in Adelaide, but I didn't feel my best. I didn't have great recovery or great sleep leading in, so this week I knew that I wanted to come in as best recovered as I possibly could because I knew something special was sitting there. So to run that's pretty special, even though it's windy. Really, really proud that my legs can run that fast, so hoping we can do it legal soon.
Yeah, and you flew over from Queensland yesterday. Did you get a shakeout in, and do you feel recovered? Obviously, nationals are here in a few weeks, so it's almost a good practice, right?
Yeah, of course. Flying in yesterday is pretty tough, but you kind of get used to it, I guess. Racing around the world, you've got to do it that way. But yeah, really, really good practice run before nationals. Getting to know, the warm-up area is grass, so that's a little bit different. But it's my first run here, so
congrats. And what's next for the rest of the season? Where can we see you?
Yeah, so I'll be at Sydney Track Classic for the 4x1 relay, and then hopefully Maury Plant, and then nationals, and then we'll see what's left after that.
Awesome, congrats, Brie.
Thank you.
That's it, and there's the photo finish. You can see Gross getting through very strongly for second. Mannix Power getting through for third. So some great running there. And there's so little between them, isn't there? But Brie is, at the moment, the front runner in Australian sprinting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she is just doing some awesome stuff, Brie, isn't she? I mean, last year was just massive. You become an Olympic semi-finalist. You then continue on that form, and to come out here, as we mentioned, the wind, everything like that, but to be the fifth fastest ever over any conditions is just simply incredible.
Oh my god. Sorry, I have just gotten back to the hotel. It's like, I don't know, like 8 p.m. I don't even know what time it is, but I've just had a shower, washed all of my makeup off. I feel clean. I'm about to go and get food because I am so hungry. But guys, I ran 11:09. Like, what in the world? Like, obviously it was windy, so we had a 3.0 tailwind. And for those who don't understand why that time doesn't count, anything above a 2.0 wind is classified as illegal. So it's not technically an Australian record, which blows my mind. So our Australian record is 11:10, which was run by Tori in Canberra last year. The World Champs qualifier is 11:07, but I need to run that time legally for it to count. But very, very, very cool to run that time windy and know that I have that speed in my legs to go that fast. Like, I'm so stoked with that run. I think I also got a better start for once in my life. So yeah, honestly, just, it's kind of speechless at the moment. So excited. Like, such promising signs, because like I came into this week manifesting an 11:1, and if that was a legal win like the boys got, I think they got like a 1 point something, then that would have been an 11:1 PB. So super, super positive signs leading into the end of the season. So I'm hunting that qual, I'm hunting that Australian record. I just want to run as fast as possible, and right now we're on the right track. So exciting. I'm sure someone also told me that that run was the 5th fastest all-time conditions run in Australian history. Females, of course. Like, wow, so exciting. So right now I need to go downstairs and meet Jalen because we're gonna go get some food. I'm feeling some GYG. I don't know what's gonna be open at this time. Leave tomorrow at 10 a.m. so we're probably gonna have to get out of here pretty early, but yeah. I just wanted to quickly sit down because I didn't have a chance to do it at the track. I also got tested after the race, so I couldn't really just whip my camera out, but far out, so excited. So many of you at the track tonight, so many Perth community, like, oh, thank you guys for, if you're watching this and you were there, thank you so much for coming down and supporting me. It means the world to see all of your beautiful smiling faces and asking for photos and signatures. I love sticking around. I think I stuck around for like a good hour after my race trying to make sure I got to all of you. So thank you so much. It makes the journey so much more enjoyable when you are there to support us and create such an epic atmosphere. We're only building into the next one. So Sydney Track Classic is next in 2 weeks, and I'll be running just a relay because the night before I have my sister-in-law's wedding. So we can't miss that one, but just means that I'm not going to double down with the individual and the relay. We're just going to stick with the relay and fulfill that job. And then we're off to Maury Plant after that, and then Nationals. We're back here. I'm so pumped that Nationals is here because, I don't know, it was just such an amazing atmosphere and like conditions and track, like everything was just so good. So hopefully we can go faster at Nationals. Hopefully we can run something legal in the coming weeks. But yeah, so pumped. Not really sure what else to say. Hi, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but it's now, what day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I forgot that I haven't finished this vlog, but I had an extremely long flight home. It was like, honestly, like 8 hours long. We were stuck on the tarmac for 2.5 hours, and they were offloading people off the flight because they couldn't get the plane to take off because it was too heavy. It was a shambles. But anyway, we got home straight back into work and have been so busy. But right now we're in the studio at LSKD HQ with our Queensland Run team, and we're shooting some of our new race kit collection just for like personal use and just having a bit of fun with it. So I'm going to end the vlog here. We'll show you a bit of BTS, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.